And then the tow truck is coming in for this SUV here because no driver came out to show a license, take a ticket and move the vehicle. And actually just beside that vehicle, you'll see there's a fire hydrant. Now that they attached the tow bar, the driver came out. But once the tow bar is clamped to the vehicle, it's considered as too late. The gentleman is trying to push on the towing crew. He should be very careful. He's trying to get people to speak on the phone to whoever it is, I'm not sure. If he'd have come out earlier and showed a license, could have driven away with just a ticket. So they'll take this to Tamana in Marikina City. Oh, the driver's decided to make a protest. Okay, I just heard the Mamada asking for Papa Nancy.
Not my car, you see, this is the owner. Okay,
even if it's the owner.
You talk to the owner, then you...
He can hear me, right?
Yeah.
The person on the phone is alleging to be a... He was asking if they're a local traffic enforcer or from somewhere else. Although the gentleman said he's not the owner, he did say he's the one that parked it here and he does appear to be holding the key.
Why nobody until now told us about this one here?
Sir, we do not need to tell you because una, if you're a driver's license, you know that you're not supposed to be parking and obstructing a hydrant. That's one. And this is not part of your property line and we cannot allow you to park here. Then thirdly, there's a presidential complaint.
President for what?
For these areas, from road 2 to 19. For illegal parking. This one. Here it is. Oh. Road 2 to 19. Oh, don't need to see. Illegal parking. Illegally parked motor vehicle.
And there goes the SUV now on its way to Tamana, inbound in Marikina City. If you're curious about how much the towing is, you can pause the video here and read it for yourself. I heard Bong asking the lady to remove all the flower pots that are around the fire hydrant. The sidewalk clearing team have removed most of them already. They put them on the side of the owner's property so they won't be next to the fire hydrant anymore. I'm not sure why the lady doesn't want to move them. Good morning everyone, MMDA back on the road. Manila City issuing tickets to what they consider to be illegally parked vehicles. According to their local coordination, it's no parking both sides. And of course this is the reality, school children having to walk in the middle of the road because both sides fully obstructed by vehicles. People can buy really nice cars, but building a garage or paying for leased parking. And of course there is coordination with the local PMP to ensure peace and order while the MMDA do their clearing operation. One of the residents said, "It's okay if I just take the car inside." The enforcer said, "Why didn't you put it inside in the first place instead of parking it out here on the road?" Anyway, he's handed over his license so they'll write out the ticket, then he can move it inside. Aside from the Soku team under Bong Nabria, you also have the Western MMDA enforcers under Sir Ruel. Of course, it's not just cars, it's also motorcycles like this one here. There is a huge sign over there that says no parking next to this SUV, although maybe that's the homeowner trying to reserve it for themselves. Because of the large number of parked vehicles, they've kind of outnumbered enforcers. So some drivers are trying to leave even if they don't have a ticket yet. This is a pretty cool looking tricycle, but apparently there's no key, no one has a key for it. So I guess most likely it'll be towed away because if you take a ticket to your license, you have to drive it away immediately. You can't just leave it in the road. The reason why the enforcers are spread so thinly is they're also hitting all the side streets. So basically the whole barangay. And it's not just cars and motorcycles and tricycles. It's also stores, canteens, things like that, garbage that they're trying to get people to clean up. I just wonder, where's the barangay? Do you not see this? Can you not tell people to, hey, remove that from the road? There's a woman that came out to complain about other issues. So Bong is introducing her to the local PMP and advising her also to tell them the complaints because they can help her since they're here every day. These cars already have tickets under the windscreen wiper, so if the tow truck comes along and they're still here, more likely they're going to be towed away to Tamana in Marikina City. You see this tow truck here is already hooked up to the Starex, ready to take it to Tamana in Marikina City. You've heard of road widening. How about garage widening? If your car doesn't fit on your private property, just extend over the road, no problem. And you'll see more tickets being issued further along the road. Of course, when the main thoroughfares are full of cars, The side streets are where people go to try and beat the traffic, but realistically they've become parking lots, canteens, extensions of the house, so it's very difficult. Sometimes people put cones or tires or bollards in the road to reserve their space. How about this? There's really no respect for public places. You just see the road, you see the sidewalk, whatever you want. Some people just take it. And talking about taking things, the tow crew are loading a motorcycle onto the truck now, considered to be illegally parked without a driver. This vehicle is parked on the corner, which is obviously not allowed, so they started towing it onto the truck. I saw the driver of this one standing there smiling, laughing, because they couldn't get it on the tow truck. They brought in a different tow truck and it seems to be going up, so I guess he won't be smiling anymore. He could have cooperated, they asked him, but he refused.